A bell screamed, loud, harsh. Darkness clung to the corners, my eyes snapped open. Instinct. Another day in this place. Distant coughs echoed, the prison waked slowly, painfully. Cold seeped from the concrete floor, crept through the thin mattress. It found your bones. The air hung heavy, foul, stale sweat, cheap disinfectant. I shivered, not just from the chill. This place gets inside you, deep, under your skin. My cot groaned beneath my weight. Even small movements sounded loud. The blanket was threadbare, a cruel joke of comfort. Every muscle ached. The body remembers each night, protests the dawn of another day. Sunlight, a pale rumor beyond the barred window. It never truly reached in here. Another day, same as the last. The routine, a heavy chain. Across the cell, Charlie stirred. He was old, been inside longer than rocks. Our eyes met, a brief flicker. He nodded, once deliberate. I nodded back, no words needed. This tiny box was our world. We shared the silence, it was ours. Years blurred, time became a smear, words became scarce, unnecessary, a look, a grunt, often enough. We knew each other's rhythm, the rise and fall of a breath, the twitch before a nightmare. Survival here has its own language. Charlie's face, a roadmap of hard times, lines etched by worry and lost years. Today his eyes were narrow, watching. Was it something, or nothing? You learn to read the smallest signs. Vigilance is a full-time job. He looked towards the steel door. The unspoken pact remained. He watched my back. I watched his. It wasn't friendship, it was necessity. Plain, simple, stark, like breathing, like waking to that bell. Sometimes that's the only anchor. In this endless sea of stone, the routine, a heavy chain, you drag it with you everywhere, or maybe it drags you. A key turned in the lock, the cell door groaned open. Freedom? No, just a longer leash. We stepped into the corridor, the air changed, still bad, more men, more bodies, more fear, gray walls, gray floor, faded light. This place bleeds color from the world. Our footsteps echoed, a lonely sound. Other men shuffled along, faces set, hard, empty. Some eyes darted, nervous. Guards stood posted, cold eyes. They watched every move. You felt their gaze, a weight, a reminder of where you are. In their eyes, just a number, a problem to be managed. The air was thick with unspoken things, old scores, new tensions. A wrong look could ignite fury. So you walked carefully, eyes open, mouth shut, shoulders hunched, trying to be unseen, trying to make it to breakfast. Whole, the routine, a heavy chain. You drag it with you everywhere, or maybe it drags you. The sun will rise again tomorrow, for sure, stained by the same old dread, the same cold fear. You survive it, you take a breath. Take. The mess hall. Louder here, clatter of trays, scrape of benches, the smell of food, if you dared call it that. Watery oatmeal, stale bread, weak coffee, it fills the gut. A brief truce, it always starts small, insignificant. Today, over a piece of bread. One man reached too quick, another shoved, a curse spat, then a fist. The room exploded, shouts, grunts, fury. The animal inside the walls was loose, my tray hit the floor, food scattered, instinct took over. Get back, find space, don't get drawn in. Tables scraped, men jumped, some joined the fray, others scattered. Guards bellowed orders, whistles shrieked. Chaos has its own rhythm. You learn to dance away from its touch. It was over quick. Guards waded in, nightsticks swinging, 2 men dragged away, bleeding, broken. The noise subsided, but the fear remained. A metallic taste. You picked up your tray, tried to eat, breakfast was ruined, just like that. The routine, a heavy chain, you drag it with you everywhere, or maybe it drags you. The sun will rise again tomorrow, for sure. Stained by the same old dread, the same cold fear, you survive it. Back in the cell, or maybe the yard, the morning's violence hung heavy. Charlie was quiet, looking at his hands. We all were. After something like that, a reminder of how thin the ice is. Another day, another number to cross off, marked by the clang of steel, the taste of bad food, bad air, and sometimes the sight of blood. The monotony can drive a man mad. Yet nothing is ever truly predictable, except misery. Misery is constant. Hope, a dangerous commodity. Most men lose it, or bury it deep. The routine becomes your shield. Head down, do your time, don't make waves, stay sane, or at least numb, whichever is easier. This is it. The life. A fight at breakfast, just another day. The days blur, you survive it. You take a breath, you wait for the next bell, the next count, the next meal, the next inevitable threat. The sun will rise again tomorrow.